Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Hearing my own voice.
See, I hate hearing my own voice.
It's okay. None of us listen to it.
No, he makes me listen to it on the way to Florida.
Most of our fans just listen to it and go to sleep.
Wow.
Don't say
peaceful
that.
experience.
Don't say that.
That's
Marcus
okay.
has a very soothing voice.
No, he does not.
So I actually got told last Saturday that my voice was very like for having a southern accent, like it's smooth and well spoken, and I'm like, that's not. I don't know where that comes from.
I don't know who you're
I don't
listening
know.
to, but
Yeah,
it's
who
not
are you
this
listening
Marcus.
to out there?
California Southern.
It's the Lila After Dark is what they're listening to.
I sound like sweet tea and cornbread.
But when most people wake up when they listen to the podcast is when I go, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. Look, right as the car alarm goes off. So, hang on, let me, I'm going to do this. I'm turning it on airplane mode because Teresa is probably going to send me a message. Shut up. My watch is talking to me. And then I'm going to also fix my screen.
Yeah, T's probably going to call you.
Well, I sent T a message to call you because we were going to record.
You probably have your phone flipped over so you can see if T calls.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
watch.
you have your
She's
watch.
got a wallet.
Yeah.
I forget about these.
These
Technology.
smartwatches,
Fixing to get me a smartwatch up there.
They're nice when you're riding, man.
they
Yeah,
are.
Like-
Like my phone, once I accelerate to 30 mile an hour, goes into airplane mode and doesn't
Well,
accept.
like earlier
Yeah, I
earlier
don't
when
hear it.
earlier
I'm on
when
my
you were talking
mobile.
about
I
sending
just sent
Troy a
it.
text,
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
like,
I
Troy's
sent
not going to hear it. And I'm sitting here thinking, if he had one of these, he would just feel it go against his wrist. It's nice.
Now, see,
I've got
that's
it.
the part.
Mine's
I-
charged.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you had a smartwatch. I mean,
Yeah, he's
I
got
can't
one for
feel
a
it.
while.
I can't feel it
kid
on the
thing.
back.
I was like, how's the older dude got one and I don't?
I
the
can't feel it on
older
the back.
dude,
I was an older dude.
Davis
I'm the
is
youngest
60 and he's
person.
called people young. You are the youngest person.
I am the youngest person.
I
But
got
if-
one because someone
Yeah.
bought it for me. So,
Surprisingly, you're
Let me
younger
do
than
this
me.
so everybody, so the people listening know who
Yes,
everybody
Donna.
is. My name is Marcus
Dad.
and I am your clueless leader. Of course, I have Daniel with me.
Hey there.
I've got Miss Muffin.
Hey y'all.
But I've got two friends of mine, regular customers at the dealership, hog members, heavy riders. I mean, heavily invested in the motorcycle community as a whole. They ride all the time. I have Davis.
Oh,
He's so enthused.
And I have Troy.
hello.
So, but anyways, so Daniel, tell everybody where we're at.
We're in Brazelton, Georgia.
Woo!
Brazelton, Georgia. That's a weird
Well,
place.
actually, we're not currently in Brazelton.
No,
Currently
you're
we're
right.
in
Currently, we're in Gainesville, Georgia.
Georgia.
But Brazelton, Georgia. Why Brazelton, Georgia?
You know, I've heard that there's a very nice event venue down there.
What venue is in Brazelton, Georgia?
I believe it's called Road Atlanta.
But we're in Brazelton, Georgia, not Atlanta.
Yeah.
Is it the drag strip in Conyers?
Oh God.
Nothing like that's labeled Atlanta
is actually
is
in Atlanta.
actually in
where is
Atlanta.
this to actual Atlanta?
Oh, we're probably
How far?
45 minutes to an hour ride.
Really?
Now, keep in mind traffic and stuff like that. As a crow flies, we're probably
Well, how many counties does
30
consider
miles.
Atlanta now? Because in
Well-
the late 90s, it was 13 counties was considered Metro Atlanta.
yeah,
So I
because
don't know how
it's
big
what
that is
I know.
now.
Cobb and DeKalb are really the only ones that I pay attention to, and I think that's kind of north side Atlanta because we see that a lot in the Chattanooga area.
It's
Oh, Forsyth, isn't that considered Atlanta?
urban
Yeah, I don't
sprawl. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You see
Well, I
it
mean,
now.
realistically,
wanna keep stealing
when
Tennessee's
you
water.
look at it, like Chattanooga, you know, for us in Chattanooga, we don't consider Cleveland or Dunlap or Dayton or anything part of Chattanooga. But when you look at it from the
Oh, college.
well, when you look at it realistically for anybody outside of Chattanooga,
It's Chattanooga.
it's
I mean,
it's
it's
the
less-
Chattanooga
like-
it's the Chattanooga area.
North Georgia is Chattanooga.
24 years
For
old,
some
I'm
people.
living in Chattanooga. When people asked where I was from, I said Chattanooga because they wouldn't know where Cleveland is at. Cleveland, Ohio? I'm like, oh, no.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I've got friends from Ringgold, and when we go out of town and stuff like that, and they're like, "Where are you from?" and they're like, "Just south of Chattanooga."
I just defaulted to Chattanooga for forever.
It's just
Yeah.
easier to do it that way.
Hey,
Yeah.
now Cleveland is the 5th largest city in Tennessee, sir.
Is that true?
It was at one point in time.
I don't think it's that way anymore.
No, the one right outside of Nashville is now.
Murfreesboro? is
Murfreesboro.
big.
Yeah.
It's not Murfreesboro.
Nashville,
It's
Memphis.
It's the one just.
Manchester?
I think that's.
No, not
No,
Manchester.
Manchester's
No,
just
Manchester's
small.
small.
It's one with
Murfreesboro
the-
is the one right outside Nashville.
Look, it
All I
can't
know
be
is
the
it's
5th largest.
Oh, are you talking about on 40?
Smyrna?
You talking about Cookville?
Smyrna?
No, not on 40.
Hopeful's
but just
40 East.
South.
Yeah.
It's just
Cook-
part of Metro.
Cookville's
Nashville.
growing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
South
It's-
of Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta. South Nashville. I'm trying to make the
Well, it's Murfreesboro.
Well, if you're coming 24 southeast, that's Murfreesboro.
It's on 65.
On 65? You talking about like Franklin?
Franklin.
Franklin.
That is
Really?
the one.
But I
that's
think
growing.
Franklin's still considered Nashville.
Well, yeah, like Franklin is considered rich Nashville.
Rich Nashville.
It is. Well, I mean,
like
if you,
my sister's husband's older sister, she a nurse, anesthesiologist. Her house, she's like always adding to her house. Look her neighborhood up, right? Because the neighbor was selling the house, $3.8 million.
Oh, they make good money anyway.
it's Franklin. Franklin's high dollar.
Are you learning?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
That's
It was,
insane.
it was the fastest growing area in Tennessee.
Oodwall.
If you go up there, and
Not a problem.
yeah, that Oodwah just keeps
Yeah.
Oodwah.
I mean, that's true.
Everything. Yeah, Oodwall is like.
they can't get those crushing rocks. Well, they're building houses right beside the.
But it looked so on our way over here, or not over here, but on our way down to the racetrack this
Ball ground,
morning,
Georgia.
we passed
Ball
it.
ground.
Yeah, just I guess south or east or whatever of ball ground. There's a lot of
That's
construction
a suburb
going
of Atlanta.
Well, I stayed in Oakwood last year, and the stuff that's down there with the exit we get off, if
Yeah.
you go the interstate to get to the track, I stayed. There's a hotel right there, and there's probably 10 new things around that from a year ago that
Yeah.
were not there.
Wow.
I mean, it's just you tell they're new. They're new
Well, that's how
buildings.
Mount Juliet is. So, because I do the rock training in Mount Juliet, and this past February compared to what it was last year, it's like, holy cow, they built a lot of
You got
stuff.
to look for where you were at because it doesn't look the same.
It keeps growing and growing and growing. I wonder how long it's going to be until like Atlanta and Chattanooga just kind of.
merge.
When they build the train,
They're going to have to build up Calhoun quite a bit for that to happen.
It became like we were talking about it because we were talking about when I lived in Japan. I lived in Yokohama, but it's considered part of the Tokyo urban area.
Yeah, the tire capital of the world.
So we'll get on the train in Yokohama where I live. It's 184 miles to downtown Tokyo. I was like, how long till Atlanta and Chattanooga merge?
Right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, they put it, like Daniel said, they put it in the train. You'll start seeing stuff
Along
pop
the
up
train
more
line.
because they'll start building. You have that area realistically between
That
Dalton
is
and Calhoun.
Probably.
There's nothing,
yeah.
but you put in the tracks, they'll start building
Yeah.
little
So,
communities and
you
stuff
can
like
stop.
that.
Well,
is
people can ride
so damn
out
handy to
instead
not
of-
have to own a
Right.
car.
Living
Just
down.
your
Oh, yeah.
motorcycle.
Right.
Makes it easy.
Well, and I think that
Multiple-
happens a lot. I think the area
Well,
that
multiple.
we're
I lived in
in,
Japan,
you
it
probably
was
have a lot of people that commute to
$19 a
Atlanta
month
from this area.
for all the public transportation I used for the whole month.
$19? Is that 19 American?
That was the conversion. I did the conversion last year because somebody asked. It's now like 21.
75,000 yen.
Yeah.
No, that's like $19 is right at 22,000.
Okay.
Okay.
A yen started off as yen penny,
Yeah.
but they didn't give $1. They just keep making more yen.
Makes sense.
It's a horrible
Well, nobody
horrible idea.
You get there and the only coins you see anymore, if you go now, are the 100 yen coins.
So they did end up making a bigger coin.
Well, they just keep making bigger coins. Like you can get a 10,000 yen note.
But they won't like come up with a new denomination.
Yeah, there's not a denomination. It doesn't, you know.
Like they should have a denomination that says it's 10,000 yen.
Cents, dollars.
Like they should come up with the
all of
yang.
it's
It's all yen.
They should come up with the yang for 10,000
It's a yang.
yen.
Oh,
Then we'll have the yin to the yang.
Lord.
that's Chinese, not yin yang. That's a Chinese thing, not a Japanese.
It's all Greek to me.
Right.
So, anyways,
So something else that's also Greek to a lot of people is riding on a track.
That's That's, a lot of
yeah.
people.
So we, like I said, we came to Braselton, Georgia, rode Atlanta for the Mission King of the Baggers. I realized when we got down here that the reason it's called Mission King of the Baggers is because it's sponsored by Mission Tortilla Chips.
Lord.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know
I didn't know that. That's where the Mission.
It was.
I thought it was just like a name,
Mission.
Name.
like the Mission King of the Bagger.
I was like, no.
Like I didn't realize like it was missions, as in missions tortilla
Yeah, because
chips.
he looked at me and goes, you know that? I'm like, yeah.
You know the logos on the ticket.
I don't think I.
Yes,
My
it is.
phone doesn't have a logo.
Go into your email and scroll down. The logo's there.
There's no
on the
logo.
printed ticket, the logo's there.
You just wait tomorrow. I'm gonna find some packing tape and tape a bag to your phone.
Find a sticker. I bet
sticker.
they got them there.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
cut up the bag of chips and glue it to your phone.
Yes, because we still have a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a bag of chips in a room that apparently
Or shaped like motorcycles.
were shaped like motorcycles. That was the other
Oh
thing.
yeah, down here at the bottom.
He
There.
found it. He found it.
It is tiny, but it is there.
Well, that was the other thing. When I opened the bag up, I thought it was like Dino Nuggets. Like I knew it was chips, but I thought it was Dino Nuggets because it had like a weird shape to
I
it.
like Dino Nuggets.
I ate the whole bag. Didn't even bother to look at the shape. I was like, free food.
I
Food,
no,
there
I,
you go.
I looked at
Last
it and
year
saw
they
a
were
weird
triangle.
shape
They
and
were
ate it.
regular tortilla chips, but this year
I saw a weird
shapes.
shape and
when I pulled it
and
out,
ate
I'm
it.
like, and I had to turn it over.
This isn't a
He's like, wait a
triangle.
minute, what is this?
My only thought was like, if they're gonna pass out free chips. Why didn't they have like the swipe your card here to get your nacho cheese or salsa?
So
Right?
that was the
Yeah.
first. I don't know if you heard me. So when we checked in at the Harley Davidson booth, and I'm like, "Where'd you get the chips from?" And you're like, "They're in your bag." So immediately I open it up too because I'm starving.
You guys didn't stop for lunch?
No,
No.
Oh, or breakfast?
no.
No.
I can't
so-
stop you guys. I
so-
gotta stop it.
I had breakfast before show.
Okay, so you knew they were gonna
Oh, I
stop.
had a monster at the shop.
Okay.
And he
We don't-
already
we don't
said
stop, we just
we're
go.
gonna, we're gonna
Okay.
get down there quick. So
Yeah.
that meant
Oh,
no
okay.
food.
Yeah, no food.
Yeah.
So I was prepared.
So like I opened it up, looked in the bag, and I'm like, "That's a weird shape," and just started eating.
It's a weird shape.
Hey, look at the socks that he's got.
Look.
Oh,
I own-
nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I own 6 pairs of these.
Are those the stance?
Yeah.
So are
I
these.
won a
Twinsies.
3-pack of these in
Twinsies.
a
You
guys
raffle
shop at
after
the
I bought a
same
3-pack. Right? I was
They're
like,
stance,
same
man.
store.
We used to sell stance at our shop.
They are a fantastic sock, and
Yeah.
Now
like,
get it
I
for
got
you
so
at
many,
Buckle.
Yeah.
so much hurt feet. Like I would get sore feet riding skateboard, and then the modern Vans they put the gel soles and the stance socks allows the old man to ride the skateboard without getting sore feet.
They're also great for like when it's hot.
And
to
like
Nation Chips at Daytona, the guys that were down there for the King of the Baggers, they had salsa down there.
Did they really?
Yeah.
So, but that was the thing when I
They
opened
said
up.
they had a stack. The chips were stacked up to the ceiling, and then they had a big pot of salsa.
Well, and you know, I keep walking
That would've
past.
been
There's
great.
that
and then they
Mission
said the
booth.
guy that done that got fired. That's what one of the Harley reps said.
There's
Said,
a-
"Oh, he's no longer with us anymore."
There's the Mission booth where they have all the tortilla chips there when you walk by, and I'm sitting there going, I wonder if they're just. I just go up and go. I want a bag of chips.
yes, because he would give me more. I had 2 bags.
He's like,
If you walk up to them, they'll give you a bag.
You
without
had
even
2
seeing
bags
it.
of chips and a barbecue sandwich.
Yes, and a Cliff Bar.
Where did you get a Cliff Bar?
There's still 6 in one of my bags.
Have
It's like
you
that.
seen the bags on his bike?
Have you seen my bags?
I know how big.
Live in
I know how big those
Embrace
bags are.
food.
So here's the greatest thing about.
that having bags.
So for those listening, Davis has a Pan America. Recent 3 months.
It'll be 3 months tomorrow.
So with the hard case metal bags from Harley Davidson. So what's cool about those bags, you have to pull the tabs, but you can take the lid completely off. So
I love those
last year at Loretta Lynn's ranch, I pulled the lid off of the big bag and filled it full of like, our koozies that have the rag wrapped up in it and everything. It was just riding around, reaching in the saddlebag, just tossing these as I'm driving around. I'm just like, here, have a koozie, and just throw it at people.
You didn't see the other saddlebag was full of ice and beer.
So like
It was.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
my packing to come down here was like pair of socks, a pair of shoes in case I got wet, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
one change of clothes, my breathing machine, and then
We
there's
got a
like
breathing machine.
snacks, a whole case of water in the other one. I was like, and then the top one's empty. I'm
I was about
like,
to say, are you running a top box? You
yeah,
are.
I run all 3 boxes. That way I could, like when I got off of my motorcycle, I just put my helmet in my top box and locked it
Oh,
up. I was
nice.
like,
Yeah.
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 If you
I felt
don't
like
have,
a real, all grown up. I have
So
a real
with-
bike with bags.
I think you can't do it with a comms on your helmet. But
Oh, is
my,
it? You have to.
well, no. On the big side box,
Oh, will it?
my helmet, I put my helmet, I think it was before the comms, in the big side
Yeah,
box.
it won't fit with the calm on it.
Yeah.
I'll have to see. I hadn't thought about it, but I just went downstairs last night, grabbed all 3 bags, went upstairs, started putting stuff in them. I was like, oh, Troy said water, put a whole case of water in one. Then I hauled them back downstairs, put them on. I was like, there's
Yeah,
nothing
Troy
in the
said
top
water,
box.
so when we stopped at the gas station, I grabbed 2 Powerades,
Something to drink, 'cause they was nothing.
a Mr. Pibb, and a cherry
Unless
coke.
you wanted to drink. Well, they weren't even beer yesterday.
Oh, well, there was today.
Yeah, right.
We
But
found it.
but
It was
they
all the way down by the barbecue joint that
yeah.
you couldn't
Well,
find
they weren't
either.
there yesterday.
Yeah. Well,
They
we
had
walked,
drinks at the barbecue.
we walked to the
The
barbecue
burrito
place,
taco
and
truck.
when we walked back up, there was
There's
all of a
a
sudden a
taco
taco truck.
We found the taco truck.
Yeah, that one.
Like, it wasn't there when we went to get barbecue.
Because I didn't see it around. I would have been like 8 tacos.
Yeah, and it's only 100 yards from the taco
see
truck
it.
to the
I see one, yeah.
barbecue joint.
Which I don't know how we missed it.
I
It's a
don't-
very obvious taco.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
wondering if the taco truck is even going to be there tomorrow because they left. Now, obviously, they're a truck; they can drive it home.
it's the benefits of a truck.
But a lot of times, like, because I've been to like these types of events, like at Barber, like the food trucks and stuff like that. Even though they drive, someone will follow them in a car and they'll leave the food truck
Yeah.
so they don't have to try and fight to get the food truck out. That must be why we got stuck in traffic trying to get to the parade lap. The food truck was trying to leave.
There you go.
I have a feeling they were trying to let all the people in cars out first.
Yeah, I think they were. And everybody kept scooting up, and I'm looking over here. I can see down the road. And I'm like,
Like
the cop hasn't even passed yet. Why are y'all keep scooting?
Yeah.
Y'all just jamming in
I
like
put
sheep.
Put the kickstand down and like prop the feet up. I was like,
Like,
Put the bike in neutral and wait.
Yeah, so an hour wait to then get on the bikes, roll 100 feet, and wait another 20 minutes
To do 45 miles an
to
hour.
then go to the track and sit
was it that fast?
in
I got it up to 60.
pit lane.
Yeah, I hit 60.
We
It just
sat
didn't
since
feel
we were
that
in
fast.
group 2, you were in group 1. We sat in pit lane for
Yeah,
another
you
20
sit
minutes.
for a long
Yeah,
time.
we
I'm
sat
like,
a long
we
time.
come around down to the pits to
I
leave.
turned
I'm
the
like,
bike
they
off.
haven't even left
Yeah.
yet.
yeah, they waited until the last you guys turned off before the truck started moving up to the front.
Yeah.
But to be honest, you couldn't have put the whole group in one.
Oh, God, no.
Because when we were
No.
after we left, we went up the hill, come across the bridge, come back down, and I looked to the right. There were still people in our group coming off the track
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we got way up there. We
Oh.
weren't. I mean, we weren't that far from the front.
I'm thinking they
No.
split
we
them.
were probably
saw the-
we
we
were
saw
probably
the
20.
clock
Yeah, we
very
were probably
well.
20 blocks back from the
Yeah.
front of our group. But we stopped and waited for Davis and Marvin. And I felt
Another
like it was 15
10
minutes,
minutes?
10,
Yeah.
15
Well,
minutes.
like we bogged up toward the end. When we started the last lap and everybody started accelerating, a bunch of us slowed down.
The
If
guy.
we do that first turn and you go up the hill, that was the pool section.
There was a
right?
guy
We
on a
got that,
monkey.
and then a bunch of people couldn't figure out.
There was a guy on a monkey that was outrunning some of these guys on baggers.
Oh, I saw him.
No, I will say, we were in the second group. That cop was outpacing every motorcycle on the track. There was no one close behind him.
He still wasn't going that fast.
No,
he
that's
wasn't.
what I'm trying.
Like that's the thing about it. Like if
It was
he had
still
went
fun.
faster,
It was still
there's guys
cool to
that
do.
could have went faster. It's cool to say, hey, I've been on the track.
Yeah.
But like how we're talking about they're doing it tomorrow too. Where
No,
none of us are
absolutely
like,
not.
Look,
yeah.
if you want to,
Tomorrow would be the day to do it because everybody's like, I'm not going to do it tomorrow.
Well, yeah, since they've done it
Yeah.
today.
There'll be 3 people on the track.
Yeah.
And if you want to actually get on the track, go fast. You're going to have to sign up, get the email, figure out when they're going to have an open track day, and
Well,
come and.
I think
make your
honestly,
Yeah.
bike track legal.
if they could work it out somehow, no, with the Wyman brothers, they're exhausted after that race. But how cool would it have been if the Harley parade lap was led by
The Harley
Travis
team.
and Kyle Wyman?
Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool. That'd be cool.
I mean, because that is the Harley team.
You'd have to.
That's
you'd
a
have to pay
Harley
those
factory
boys a
ride
kicker for
team.
Putting up with us.
Yeah.
They'd
for
have to
real.
get a kicker for putting up with
We'd have to
us.
pay for that parade lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be an extra.
Well, they probably
be an
don't do it
extra.
because the parade lap would be at 100 miles an hour around the track.
It'd be an extra fee.
Yeah, if they were escorting it, it would not be 35.
You too. Yeah, because
Oh no, I could probably do it on
what did
that
we say
bike.
they hit the 160s on the back stretch?
Yeah,
my-
166.1 for the Harleys, 166.3 for the Indians.
Yeah.
My
And the Harley still won.
Oh, by a long
Oh,
shot.
by
It's
a
because
long
it's
shot.
because of how they handle the curves.
Because they could come out of the curves significantly. They could carry more speed going in and come out fast.
Well, I'd almost guarantee you that the torque that Harley motor puts down, it's got more low end torque coming out of the curves
Yeah.
than that Indian
Well,
motor.
Also, I noticed on the track today. I didn't notice it yesterday on the practice because it weren't.
When
really
did you
racing.
notice it? Because we didn't see you
I
until
was
late.
there. I was there.
That's the thing I don't.
The
get.
Harley could hit the ripples.
Yeah.
On curves,
Ask my
the
buddy
Indians
Avery.
did
He's
not.
got it, child.
So
Okay.
there must be
No,
an
the red
issue
line's
with
9400.
suspension that I seen one or two hit them, and when they hit them, you knew
Yeah.
they hit them.
Probably.
But the
You-
Harleys could roll right over.
You did walk over and look at Kyle's bike from last year, right? Because they had that under
Yes.
the Screaming Eagle tent. I need to make sure I get some photos of that. I'm not
Yeah,
sure if I
that-
did or not.
I've
Yeah,
got,
I
I
didn't
got a
get
couple
it.
photos of
You got to
this.
get that little finger out.
Of course. Well, that's the other thing too. If you go back and watch that video that Harley Davidson made about Kyle and Travis Wyman, Kyle is working hard to get back to that number one position because he was number one last year, ran the number one
Right.
plate. This year he's 33
Mm.
Nice.
because he didn't win the overall deal, however it works for him.
Well,
He
he
won
was
today.
He was racing more. He was racing in the Superbox and racing something else last year when
Yeah.
I was down there. So that takes away from your. I mean, you hear the guys talking that do race both, and they're different animals.
Yeah.
You're dealing
Yeah,
with a
well,
lot
Travis
different weight.
or Kyle gave up because Kyle owned the Ducati team because there wasn't a factory Ducati team. He owned it and I guess sold it or whatever because there's still Ducatis on the track. So, which in the super sport class, which is the basically factory bikes with race plastics, is how that whole deal
That was
works.
a bunch of R6.
There was but the guy that won it was on a Panigale.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, because I heard the announcement. They were like, so and so on his Panigale V4. I was like, yeah. And then right after they're talking about some guy on an R6. I'm like, of course the Panigale
Yeah.
won it. I mean, that's not even a fair fight.
And then the 1000 class. Man, those guys,
Ooh, yeah.
they flew around that.
Well,
track.
are you talking about the medallions?
That top speed
Yeah.
was like 170 something.
So, and I don't understand what that is. Is that another potato chip company?
No, that's another company. It's some sort of stupid company that.
like
Stupid
one that makes
company.
tortilla chips.
Well, tortilla chips are not stupid. I like tortilla
That's
chips.
true, but I'm so
If
used
If
to
it's
buying
a
the
business,
I'm used to buying the bag that's off white that says $2 in big red letter in the corner.
Wow. Like, evidently
Jesus,
it's some
just
sort
stop.
of business company that does business
I thought the
stuff. So
medallion
it's
was a
stupid.
class.
I thought I
Not
see.
an
I
advertisement.
assumed
Not
it
I
was
think
somebody's
it's a
name.
sponsor, but
I think
also
it's a-
what they call the series, kind of like Mission King of the Baggers
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who this is, and then they showed the
logo.
they showed the logo, and then we were in one of those tents, and they played the commercial for the company.
Yeah.
And it's like a business solution company. I was like, why are you sponsoring bikes?
I'm disappointed they don't have the hooligans.
So they do, but it's not the super hooligan class. It's a different class. It's that
like the V-twin.
something V-twin class.
Well, they
Yeah.
had those.
They're running in that
They had
class.
the V-twins last year.
Yeah, but the hooligans are running in that
Are they
class.
running that class?
But they need the super hooligan class because realistically, when it comes down to it, there's only 2 bikes running in the super hooligan class.
there
It's
was
kind
a
of
guy-
like the king of the
there
bagger
was a
class.
guy that was 6 foot something, 300 pounds, riding on an FXR last
So,
year.
I tell you what would
he
be-
come peeling out of that because I was down in the pits.
Yeah.
And he come peeling out of that suit, and I was like, man, he just keeps getting picked.
So what about the?
right?
And maybe it's that V-twin class is what Kyle Wyman was talking about on social media, where he said that it was going to be like a super stock Harley class.
I
Maybe,
think that's
yeah.
what it is. That one we didn't see.
So that
those
might be why
races.
they're not doing the hooligan because they're doing like the super stock
Well,
Harley
we'll,
class
We'll have to watch it tomorrow.
or super
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it is a V-twin.
right.
class.
It's a V-twin class.
Do you have to run Airco V-twin, or is it?
I don't think
any
it matters.
V-twins?
It's a V-twin.
I think it's just a V-twin.
Yeah.
So no.
I'm gonna get out there in an
modern
RC51.
V4s?
Well,
Oh,
no,
the
it's a
RC.
V4.
I'm sure there's some sort of.
Well, we'll go down in the pits and we'll check it out.
yeah, we need to
Yeah.
check that because I didn't.
Well,
watch
so
any of
that's the
those
thing
races.
too. I remember, I guess it was right after 21. There was all this talk about how there was other manufacturers that were looking at getting into the bagger racing, and there's nothing.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, like, look at the BMW bagger. Those
It's not a V-twin.
jugs that stick way the hell.
Oh, with the
Well, no,
3-inch
I mean
block.
just in the bagger class.
Oh yeah,
But like,
Honda should enter the Goldwing.
well, that was the thing. Like, and Kawasaki with the Volquero.
Yeah,
So I mean,
I think Yamaha still makes the Raider.
Oh, the Eluder.
Intruder.
No, Striker.
Intruder, yeah.
Striker. They make the Striker still.
Yeah, but that's not a bagger. That's a chopper.
You're not going to talk about the Honda Fury with bags.
That's what they need. The chopper class.
What? No, wait. They
What?
make the Rebel
Well, we need to find out
100
what is the
bags now.
criteria
Yeah.
for.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
The
1100
bagger.
T.
That's what I would
Yeah.
like to know.
I mean, what
There you
what
go.
justifies it? Because other manufacturers
feels
make bagger bikes,
so
make touring bikes.
Yeah,
It
there
is.
has to
It
be
is.
some sort of regulation. I don't know if it's, it has to be a V-twin with
Who makes a
front-
V-twin touring bike?
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki does with the
Well,
Volquero.
Yeah, the Volquero.
Is a-
If you think
is it
about, if you
1800
think,
or
in,
1900
if you
cc?
think Harley bagger, Indian bagger, the Volquero would fit the criteria.
Yeah.
If you went, oh, it's got to be V-twin. Okay, they are V-twin. Oh, it's got to have a fairing on the front. It's got a fairing on the
It's
front.
gotta-
Oh, it's got to have saddlebags. Oh, it's got saddlebags.
And a tour pack.
Yeah.
So then
They
why
just don't care to do it.
They don't think.
That's the thing. Because
Kawasaki's got too much money in
MotoGP
motocross.
and motocross.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're putting their money in other racing series, and it's not a.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you now.
I think
Last
they
year
should
you were
do it.
down here, okay? You can walk around this year and see all these different people, and you go, they wouldn't have been here for this race if it wasn't.
Last
For the
year,
bagger racing.
Last year, I got down here and watched the bagger race.
Yeah.
Come in right when it was happening, and it was a bunch of people watching a race.
Yeah.
After the bagger race, it cleared out. I was like, "Ooh, what is?" And I thought, well, I didn't think nothing of it at the time.
Yeah.
The afternoon race, everybody, the fences is lined with everybody watching. After the bagger race,
Gone.
there's still people watching,
Yeah.
but an enormous amount of people, a good 60% of the people
I
But
wonder
this
if that's
year,
why they
went
did
to
it
eat,
last.
went to do
well,
something.
but that's the
else.
thing. Like, so this year, I noticed, because I like to people watch, people that you wouldn't expect. The guy walking around with a Harley shirt, still had on his chaps and stuff like that, and he's all enthralled on
Today it
the.
was 80 something degrees.
There was people wearing chaps today.
Yeah.
I know I see people with
Like,
leather jacket.
yeah, there was. I mean, but these people sitting there enthralled with the super sport class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm one of those people. I would not have come I come here in the 90s, and I just happened up on it. that track road in Atlanta. When I lived down here, I didn't know it was up here. I just was cruising around, seen a bunch of bikes heading this direction, and went to it and just got in with the crowd, paid my money to get in, and I spent a whole day there, and I loved it. But I hadn't been back, and then the King of the Baggers. But I like I like watching that race, especially the super bikes. And them come out of them turns at full throttle, and they're hitting the rev limit coming out of the shift.
Well, and
it's just impressive.
It's very impressive.
If they can get that new track that they're building in Tennessee on this rotation, that means we got 3 tracks in close proximity to watch this at.
Barber,
because they're building
here.
They got Barber
and
here, and then they're building.
Yeah.
It's
Where
like
are they building it?
up around Cookville or something like that.
I think so. Yeah. Which, I mean, that would be great.
It's going to be like so. It'll be a big track. I think they said if they run the
like MotoGP.
I think they said if they run the full track, it's like 2.5 miles full track. But like the track is supposed to be regulation for whatever it is, like the regulation that a track requires to be able to do like this racing. It's going to qualify for that, but it's also going to be like a luxury community. Like they're going to have like
townhomes,
$1 million townhomes and stuff there. But I think the whole thing about it is like, you're on a racetrack.
Oh, so it's going to be like the golf community, but with the racetrack.
Yeah, it's a golf community with actually, I think there's going to be a couple golf courses there.
There's actually a few communities like this. A lot of private tracks do this already, where they'll have townhomes that you can rent or buy that are adjacent to the track.
Well, I mean the Nürburgring.
There's one here in Atlanta.
So the Nürburgring is like that, and people don't realize it. If you start looking at the Nürburgring, there's sections where there's just freaking like houses and townhomes and all this other stuff.
People who like to car watch.
Well, the Nürburgring is a different situation because that's a public road.
It is. Well, it's a toll road.
Toll road.
Yeah.
Publicly available.
Publicly available toll road that goes nowhere. Actually,
I could take the Toyota Camry.
I don't think if it's considered a public road because they shut it down for private use.
Well, you can shut down toll roads.
Okay, I was going to say because it gets. You could if you had the money and the pool, a private individual can go. I want to rent it out for my birthday.
Yeah. Well, that's typically just manufacturers and.
But
things
right
like
now,
that.
Because when you look at the Nürburgring, people like Mercedes-Benz and all that, they have facility on site at the Nürburgring.
Yeah. But that also goes into paying for the upkeep and maintenance and things like that because it's such a big track.
But see, they were supposed to do that in Texas. Where are you going?
The restroom.
Oh.
There's that racetrack in Texas that
when you
go there, there's all the houses on.
Well, they were supposed to be building, like, it wasn't going to be, or maybe it was in Vegas. It wasn't Nürburgring length, but they were going to be building like a 12.5 mile track somewhere here in the States.
I think that was Vegas, actually.
It might have been. I think it is outside of Vegas, actually. Now that I think about it.
Housing development outside of Vegas where there's private rifle range out to 1,000 yards.
Ooh.
And the house is ringing. It's like,
I know.
I'm like, what?
I know where a private rifle range is that's 1,000 yards long. Semi-local to us. I can't give us on. I just know where it's at. It's literally like a straight up like private.
Yeah.
Private.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm like, well, I shoot at that, but that's only like 500 maybe.
Yeah. Well, these guys don't even actually go out there to like. They go out there and shoot for sighting purposes only. So, but the guys that sight on this property also go out and hunt in places where it's 1,000-acre field and it's flat. Jeez. So they'll do like the stand, like the deer stand in the middle of the field or whatever. And
be 4 stories tall.
I'm not like.
No, the earth is flat, man. You can see all the way across.
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
Don't start that.
You know, when you jump off, you hit flat Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Davis is losing it right now.
But no, so today we did actually. This was a ride to the track from the.
Yeah, it was a dealer-led ride.
It was a dealer-led ride to the track.
Although not everybody rode with the dealer.
True, but
Troy decided to meet us here.
Yeah, well, because this was a Friday, Saturday,
Marvin
Sunday.
Marvin met us here.
Yes.
Yes.
We came for Saturday and Sunday because some of us have to work on Fridays.
Wait,
Yes.
Where?
Davis doesn't work, but
You still rode down with
Davis,
us.
hang on. You should have been at the dealership Thursday morning.
Oh Lord.
Because that's when the conversation with Davis took place about, hey, you want to go with us this weekend to the races?
What?
I was there.
He's like, what?
I like.
At 9:30 Thursday morning.
Oh, well, I got there. You were still there at noon.
Yeah,
Well, they were like, because I didn't have anything to do.
He didn't have anything to do.
He was
And I
getting his big
my,
service
my
done.
bike serviced, and they had free coffee, and there was still a donut.
Oh, there's free coffee.
A free coffee. That's why you go to the Harley dealership.
Well, like, I
The
know,
only, the only other time he comes to the Harley dealership is to meet his friends to go ride for lunch.
yeah, like
I mean,
I'm
that's fair.
food
That's a good
motivated.
Yeah, it's fair.
And coffee's like an important part of that.
They always have hot dogs on the roller.
I mean, coffee's every morning thing.
No, we don't always have hot dogs on the roller. Next week we won't have hot dogs on the roller.
no, it'd be something
Pancakes.
We're gonna have pancakes.
Pancakes.
What?
better on the roller.
Pancakes on the rollers.
We're having pancake breakfast next Saturday.
You used to get those like you get the sausage link and then the pancake.
Yes,
on the
those are
roller.
good. Those
I've
are
got-
so
I've got
good.
those-
Good tornadoes was what they called them back in the day.
No, I've got blueberry pancake corn dogs that have like sausage
You
and
can
milk.
start stacking them.
That works too.
So what'd you think of today, Davis?
I had a blast.
You glad you came then?
Yeah.
And you got to see your fellow Pan American brethren, Marvin.
Brethren.
I saw like a bunch of them.
There was a
like,
bunch of
7 or 8.
ADV bikes, period.
Yeah. Did see the good looking Africa Twin, the one in the Honda colors, red, white, and blue, baby.
I mean, I've seen a red, white, blue African twin, but I didn't see an African twin there.
There was one. It was near prior to crossing those gates to go view
Yeah.
the track.
A proper
It was just
colored
right
one,
there.
and there was a red and black one.
There's a bike I need to test ride there.
The T7.
I really need to test ride that
You
T7.
do it.
It's fantastic.
Why not?
I've never ridden the bigger one, and they had it sitting there in the demo fleet.
Because the Super Tenere is what, a 1200?
1200.
Yeah.
But it looks so fat.
It,
You, looked
You
at it
should
from the
see a
front, it's
GS.
yeah, the GS
The
is even
GS
bigger.
is, yeah.
flat. Yeah, but the GS has got off of the world as flat motors. There.
Yeah.
Which I think a flat motor was fantastic in my Volkswagen, but not on my
I like a
motorcycle.
flat motor. I think
So-
they're fantastic for what they are. They just need to have more than 2 cylinders.
I know a GS guy, and he rides with some GS guys, and he was talking about out riding one time and how they had to use epoxy on the side of the trail to patch the hole in the head of the GS from where the head hit a rock and busted a hole in it.
Oh,
What?
Lord.
That's why you have crash guards.
Yeah, that you need some bars for that. They
It's
make
something.
them. I've seen them.
Yeah, the bars that they make that you need have full skid. on
Yeah.
that side. It's not just a bar; it's got a skid plate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, looks like a full scaffolding set.
Speaking
right?
of bars, I put crash bars on Stephanie's bike the other day.
Nice. Nice.
Speaking of bars, has nothing to do with bars. I did something today
What did you do?
while we were down here.
Woo!
What did you do, Marcus?
Davis is shaking his head. I entered my bike in the V-Twin Visionary Performance Bike Show.
I tried to enter mine, but Marcus wouldn't let me.
I didn't want to be dominated by a stock TK.
It's not stock.
Thing doesn't even have exhaust on it.
It does. It's got a Reinhardt
It's
exhaust.
got Reinhardt's on it.
Yours has Reinhardt?
Yeah.
I thought I handed you the one with the stock exhaust.
No, it's got
they both
Reinhardt's
have
on it.
modified exhausts.
Sean said one of them was stock.
That one has Reinhardt exhaust on it.
So
Yeah,
the
I
other one
looked at
must
it.
be stock.
Nope, it's got another type of exhaust on it. Because I looked at both of them.
Well, they both have exhaust on them, just the aftermarket exhaust.
Yes.
You asked me that same question earlier.
Did you want to?
I'm waiting for you to be like, freaking burger punk.
I mean, I can if you want me to.
No, this looks like spit to you. All I want's a liter of cola.
Later.
So Marcus entered his bike in the V-Twin Visionary Performance Bagger
Bike show.
bike show. And
And
Marcus, what was your competition like?
There was 3 other bikes. in the company. In my class.
In his class.
In my class. I was in the Batwing class because I do have a street light. There was 3 other Batwings in the Batwing class. 2 of those I knew were not going to win the Performance Bagger Show.
Yeah.
So who won the performance?
Because it would have been like you putting your bike
Right, they were just stock.
against
white,
me. Well,
the white and
they
the
weren't
red
stock. Yeah, they weren't stock.
But they weren't like.
They weren't performance baggers
They
by
weren't
any means.
performance.
I mean, I'm pretty sure both of them were on air ride and lowered.
Okay, well that doesn't.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't really. Everybody puts.
That's a
them on air
part
ride.
of it, but that's not. Yeah.
But there was another one.
Yeah.
But
Because it looked like they kept filling in even after you put your bike in.
when I put my bike in, I was the only Batwing. It
Yeah.
was like, this is a lock.
So
It's
the
a lot.
rest of us, while Marcus went and did this, we all went and watched the races. Marcus was focused on his bike show.
Yes.
Yes.
And what was the results of this bike show for the Batwing class?
I took home best Batwing at the V-Twin Visionary Performance Bike Show.
So Marcus,
Dude, that's a big
that
deal.
is a big deal.
I mean, V-Twin Visionary, we've talked about it on here, is probably one of, if not the largest publication for aftermarket American motorcycle products. I mean, the V-Twin is sponsored by Harley Davidson. But they do, I mean, if it's for a Harley or an Indian, they promote it, they tout it, whether it's factory parts or whether it's aftermarket parts.
Yeah.
I mean, but not just baggers. I don't know if you saw, he's got a Pan America that's all, it's a black Pan America, it's pinstriped and everything.
That overly detailed, crazy looking bike.
Yes.
Yet you saw it and were like, I kind of like that. I'm going to do some decals.
I
on
said
my
I
Pan
want a
America.
decal set for my I do want a decal set.
They did have a large spread there. Of
Yeah,
parts.
they did. They had probably
They had
the
a very
biggest
large
tank.
spread of
Oh
parts.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have the biggest tent. Yeah.
Yeah, I encourage anybody that's never checked them out to go on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, check them out. They're, Jeff, I mean, this is like I told, we were talking about it, this is the 7th time that I've met Jeff Holt. And he's a stupid cool guy. He came from the bicycle industry and then got into motorcycles and
They're
stuff
just
like
good
that.
people, and his wife Maggie
Yeah.
is fabulous.
Yeah, they're super cool.
Yeah.
California people. Just bought some property though
I heard it.
in Maryville, Tennessee.
Maryville.
So Marcus, what are you going to do with this lovely award that you've been given?
I'm gonna
Awarded.
find a drawer somewhere at the house and just tuck it in the very back of the drawer and not let anybody know it's there.
For some reason, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
You're right. I'm gonna keep it hidden.
Gold chain.
Gold chain.
Flavor
I
Flav
did say I
style.
was gonna get a gold chain
It does have a mounting hole in
It
the
does.
center,
It
and
does.
hanging around my
Yeah.
neck.
and it
Like
it
Flavor Flav.
can mount right on the side of your saddlebag.
Flavor Flav.
No, I just now need to replace my SNS intake with the intake that
That'll
fits.
accept it.
I think you should do it. It's black.
Someone would
it'll
steal
match.
it.
I mean,
Someone would take it.
Someone
They
would
would
steal it.
Green Loctite, they won't ever take it.
Can't ever change your filter.
That's right, dude.
But you know,
I got some stronger than green Loctite.
Loctite. Just add a little
Called Gorilla Epoxy Glue.
cement to
Yeah.
that too. Stick it in there.
Just use a security bolt and call it a day.
Yeah. The one directional turn bolts that they use in the bathroom. That'll go great.
To chisel it off.
That'll go great when it's time to take it apart.
Can't you just take it apart from the backside, right? Take the whole motor apart to check
Listen
the
here,
filter?
Mr. Pan America guy. I don't think you understand how regular V-twins work.
Regular V-twins. So you're saying there's something wrong with the V-twin that's in the Pan America?
It's far superior. That's
No, my intake is on the side of my engine. Ask him where his intake is.
It's underneath the tank like it should be.
Exactly.
Where's your intake at, Daniel?
On the bike I'm currently riding,
Where's your intake on all of your motorcycles?
Valkyrie's under the tank, ZRX is under the seat, KZ's under the seat, KZ's under the seat. Stephanie's bike is like a traditional V-twin, so it's on the side of the engine.
yeah.
KTM is under the seat. Oh no, actually KTM's under the tank.
Okay.
Is that KTM under the tank?
Yep. And the XR650
Is under the seat.
under the seat. Which is technically under the tank.
There you go.
It's in the center of the
No, now you're just trying to play semantics.
I get air from both sides. You just get air from one side.
I get air from everything on the right side of the motorcycle.
What about the left-hand air?
That's not any good.
It's not any good.
It
It's
never
not,
wants to
Why
work.
would you want air
That's,
from
not
the
that's
air.
like the right twix left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's-
not good air.
That's horn air.
Yeah. Why would you want air from the left side of the body?
Left side, it's not good air.
The primary's on the left side. Why would you want that air?
Wow.
It just doesn't make any sense.
I've always heard stories about the left-hand air not working.
Left-hand
It
air
never
does not
works.
work. Left-hand air doesn't work. Anyways, so tomorrow we have obviously warm-ups in the morning and part 2 of all the races that happened today.
Yeah.
Now, a slightly different order of how stuff's happening, but
But
they're
we'll
still
actually-
in it with King of the Baggers
But we'll actually be able to see the warm-ups as opposed to today.
for the most part.
Yeah, because we.
I
came
mean,
in
they start
today.
warming up at 8:30. We're not
Yeah,
at the
no.
track at
I
8:30.
no, I ain't doing that.
Have you waking up at 7?
Nope.
I mean,
But-
we're only
No.
15
But the
minutes
races,
away.
No.
the races might
It's gonna be
start.
Sunday morning. Ain't gonna be no traffic.
So the races might actually start sooner. They were on time today, but being that there's probably not going to be any water on the track in the morning,
Well, they stay to their schedule.
so
I mean, you can leave without me. I'm fine.
Uber.
You know, checkout's at 11.
Yeah, you got to get out by 11.
I can Uber there.
So which way are you going to the track?
whatever Waze tells me.
The same way we came.
Probably the same way
here.
we came
This
here.
guy's not a navigator. I've discovered that. He just like lets his phone tell him.
Because I'm taking the interstate. Just it's one exit now.
No, I could navigate just fine without my phone. It's just when I first was introduced to Waze, I was like, this is BS. And I kept fighting Waze. Waze would be like, go this way. And I'm like, no, I know how to go. That is not the fastest route. And then I've realized, just do what Waze tells you to.
It ends up being the fastest
Except
route.
for that one cut through we took where you got out, but the rest of us got stuck.
It literally, I was, and the problem with that is
If you had
instead
gone
of,
straight,
we would have
there's
went to a roundabout.
And it would, because there was a guy on a bike behind us.
Get it.
Get it.
There was a guy on a
We
bike
got it.
behind us. We're all stopped at this T intersection. You're gone. And he just goes, "Meow." We're just sitting there. So much traffic.
I don't know where that traffic came from.
As soon as you got out,
Because when I went, like I looked right, and there was the truck and the U-Haul van, and no traffic behind that. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll go. They'll get behind this stuff. We'll eventually get back together. And then like I don't see anybody, and I pull over, and there's like 40 cars. And I looked at Heather, and I went, there was not that many vehicles. How have they not pulled out?
Like, what is...
there was that many vehicles.
I was just like over there going. I was like, it's uncommon for me to like. Okay, my hand's gonna get tired. I'm just gonna put it in neutral. And sit here.
we both did. We just sat there in neutral. There's
I'm
no
just
point.
like,
Yeah, he looks at me and goes, what is happening?
I didn't know what was going on. I was like, where did all these cars come from?
did somebody stop and take a pee break again?
Like, apparently.
I had enough time.
Was that here?
Close.
Close.
Just south of Ball Ground.
Yeah.
I mean, we were 20 miles from here. Or 20 miles from the track, I should say.
Yeah.
So,
Because if you go to the traffic circle, you just make the big loop and you zip around. But Waze told Marcus to do this cut through, which cuts out the traffic circle. Because
it's a great cut through.
It is a good cut through if there's no traffic.
Yeah.
But there was traffic.
There was traffic.
But I wish I'd
Construction
known.
traffic.
Yeah.
That is the only downfall of Waze. There's times where they're like, take this.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but if I
because-
have a group.
Maybe it needs to have an option.
Well-
Motorcycle and
Well,
group.
Yeah.
No, what I wish
Because
the
it's treated.
option is not group. You could select trailer. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, because if I could select, I'm pulling a trailer, that would be an appropriate way to take a group
Yeah.
on motorcycles.
Although I think the way that Waze ends up doing its trips, it basically says, well, we know this traffic circle is usually backed up. It may not be backed up right now.
Well, but it's at the moment. Because here's the thing. So when we were at the gas station,
yeah,
and for some reason Waze lost its way, so I reset Waze, and before I could put in the address, and it popped up my location. Now, I think this is within 50-mile radius of your current location. It tells you how many Wazers are currently using Waze. And it was like 25,000 people.
we were also in the suburb of Atlanta.
We were, but still.
North of Ball Ground, but we were in the suburb of Atlanta.
25,000 people using the same
Yeah, that's
app.
pretty impressive.
It's a lot of people.
I mean, yeah.
Now, keep in mind, and if it's 50 miles and we were in Ball Ground, we didn't even get, like, we just barely got into Atlanta.
Yeah. I don't think there's 25,000 people in Ball Ground.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's just everybody on the highway.
So, but that's what I'm saying. So that's how Waze operates. They want you to run it in the background so the government can track you, Davis.
Kill your battery.
No, it does kill your battery. No, they want you to run it in the background, so which I don't, but it's so they can keep track of traffic flow.
It's the way Google Maps.
I don't want to be
The Google app.
It's the reason that
Google Maps app.
Paper
That's
bag.
how they know when it's a traffic jam. There's so many people on it, and it's backlogged at this particular location. So
Yeah.
unless
But
somebody reports an
the nice
accident.
thing about Waze too is like you can report an accident, you can report debris in the road, you can report
Deport.
Deport. You can deport.
you can report
They're building a
there's
house.
there's a police officer, and like when I come up and it's like police reported ahead. When I pass where they're supposed to be at, it gives me an option to update it whether they are still there or not there.
as long as I'm not like me when I have to use Google Maps, it's like, hey, is there a speed trap here? I saw the cop. No.
No.
No, I didn't
me.
see a cop. Yes.
I saw
Not me.
nothing.
I'm that guy.
Not
See, that
me.
would be me. I saw nothing.
I like the opposite of
you
whatever
gotta
the
catch
right
those
answer
hooligans
is. This is what I
speeding
put
down the
in for
interstate.
Google.
Well, so when we first got on the 53, just down the road here, headed to the track, and it popped up, and it was like, oh, there's a cop over the hill. And I'm like, sure, whatever. And we're running like 60. And before we crest the hill, we're in a 45. I'm like, let me back it down a touch.
You'll be there.
There's a
in minute.
cop right there.
He's been
And
there.
Yeah,
He's
he
been
was
there.
right there.
And I backed it down to
Okay.
50. Well, there was
Same
two.
spot.
There was one cop sitting on the side of the road, and two cops had someone pulled
Cop
over.
on the
Yeah.
side of the road.
He waved. He was like, hey. We're like,
Did you
one
see
writing the female riding the ticket was a good looking cop. It's the
I
only
saw
one
her. I
good
saw
cop.
her. Yeah.
One of them pulled over a car that didn't get over.
Oh yeah.
oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Was that the Charger?
No, the Charger didn't pull. It was one of the SUVs that was behind that.
So
car.
they pulled out and
They
went
pulled
after.
out and went after him because they passed us at the light.
Yeah.
That we got stopped.
Well,
at.
so technically,
in Georgia, it is law. You have to move over.
well, there's a speed though still.
Yeah.
Because they can't make you move over if you can't move over.
Yeah.
But there's a speed. So I've always been told that speed is 55, but that's also always been referenced to the interstate.
But if it's a 45-mile-per-hour road,
Like, I don't know if it's like, I don't know if they have a standing that says 10 miles an hour or less than the speed limit. Or
I think it's maybe just make your best attempt to get over, but slow down if
But
you
slow
can.
down.
slow down to 35 and have your left blinker on.
Yeah,
You'll be okay.
I mean,
If you
that's
you'll
come
be
by
good.
him like you're
trying.
Yeah.
Make the effort.
make
Yeah.
the effort, but if
Don't,
you're
you
just
don't need to.
balls to walls, he's probably going to come after.
I was waiting to see if, like, I looked back in the rearview mirror on this a couple times. I mean, he waved.
Yeah, he
I'm sure he's been sitting there watching bikes all day long
Oh, I'm
drive
sure.
by,
Yeah.
too, though.
I don't doubt it.
There's a helicopter.
Yep.
We're close to an airport. and I
The
didn't know
Atlanta
that.
airport.
You guys,
The Atlanta
Atlanta.
The Atlanta airport, you're not even close to it when you're in Atlanta.
In the airport.
The airport is
Yeah, in
only
the
like
airport.
2 miles that way.
Is it? Because I
Yeah.
saw a couple planes fly low. And I was
Well,
like,
they got to
must be an
fly to
airport.
the track.
If you take the interstate, you can see it.
I would almost guarantee you, I don't know where it's at, but if I got on Google Maps, there's a helipad somewhere at that track.
Probably.
Oh, I'd say so.
It's like 2 or 3 and shit.
Yeah, I don't doubt that one bit.
Yeah.
There would have to be.
You
With all
guys
the
got to go
events,
further on down and turn and go down there where that turn 6 and 7 are, because there's a big area where the drifters go. It's huge.
Huh.
So
We were told about some drifting.
Yeah, they do it. Where you guys were watching a race, there's a big sign right up there, the upcoming events.
Yeah.
It's a stationary billboard sign.
Yeah,
'Cause
there
they
was
do
some
the
drifting going on
Formula
tonight.
D stuff.
Up tonight?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it was at the track. I think
It was like
he said it was
little
going to
ways
be
down
across the
road.
track or
Across the
something.
track.
It's at the local gas station.
It's right down the road here.
It was at the Weigels or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of
I don't think we have
while the
Weigels
cops
down here.
cuffing
I
them,
don't-
you borrow
Do they
the
not?
car.
Where did we
I
stop?
haven't seen them.
Quick Trip. There's
Quick
drifting's
Trip.
a Quick Trip.
Further south is Chattanooga, right?
Yeah.
For the Wild.
I was going to say Weigels is, and furthest north for Weigels is like Knoxville.
I thought there was a Weigels in
No, I
Georgia
think Weigels is like a Knoxville thing.
Huh.
We saw the area when we were riding.
Like, they all moved.
To give you a perspective,
Yeah.
this is where we were at.
Always
Right.
something different.
Okay.
And now
If
they
you
bought
come on
that
down through
franchise.
here,
And
this
like
is
the
at,
7-Eleven
I think it's
here
turn
are
6 and
like
7.
7-Eleven's gonna
But
move to this
that
farm.
ring right
No,
there
they're all
is where they
different.
drift.
Yeah, they're
drift.
Weird, like
So
the
how do you
Dunkin'
get back
Donuts
there?
down there aren't Dunkin' Donuts.
Where you turn to go into the Harley thing, you just keep
Yeah.
going and then you turn.
There's a road that just
There's
goes back
yeah,
there.
it's a road. It's a paved
Okay.
road.
You can
Now,
get to all the track.
you can get to
frontage.
everything.
Well, what's so funny
From
is
the
I was
inside.
sitting there and I was like, the thing said that you could, I guess, camp for free or whatever.
I thought there was a charge for. No, it might be a charge for RVs.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I think
there is a charge. It's $99 because the lady that I was watching the race today, they didn't stay there because it was $99 for RV. It was $200 for electrical hookup.
so. I think with the
But
Harley, I
if
think
you
with the
just-
Harley VIP package, you got free tent.
If you were
camping.
just bringing a tent,
Yeah,
it's
that's
Oh,
what we
well,
should have.
But I was
There you
go.
go.
sitting there
well, it got
Well-
wet. Well, you guys wouldn't, but I
While we were
Yeah,
there-
nah, 'cause it,
While we were there,
I'll be
though,
right here.
I was
There's no
like,
tent camp.
while we were at
No.
the track, I was like,
No.
where
Well,
are
they
these
got
tents? Because I
bathhouses.
expected to see tents. And then when we did the parade lap, I was like, oh,
There's-
there's a tent.
Yeah.
There's a tent.
Yeah,
That-
They're
uh,
very
Yeah.
sparse.
That 290
There's
degree
sporadic.
turn prior to the long straights.
Yeah.
or after
Yeah,
the
that's-
first long straight.
Well, so actually, so
Yeah.
right
let's turn
there
6
in-
and 7.
Yeah.
In turn 10, looking back counterclockwise down the track,
Yeah.
kind of halfway up that hill, there was a guy camping because he was grilling out burgers when we came by on the parade lap. I was like,
Like,
hey.
hey.
Throw us a burger.
I'm down for like whatever kind
Well,
of camping.
if you want to take a break from walking, hop on the bike and ride it down around there. I mean, it takes you down to there, but it's and you can see the bikes coming up. The bad thing is there's no spectator. It's all campers, but they're not full. You can see the track and you see the cars, but you hear, but there is no big screen like what you see.
Yeah.
when you guys were
Turn
watching.
10.
I was fully expecting in turn 10 to see people come off the track.
Well, we
'Cause
did.
that's a-
we saw one come off the
Yeah,
track.
the
Yeah,
Superbike
one
guys.
the entire time.
Two, because there was one out of the 400 or the small bore class that crashed there too.
I didn't think he came off there.
He did.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering, and I said it to you, or no, maybe I said it to Muffin about because Kyle pulled into the turnaround there,
No, you
Yeah.
said, you said.
and I wonder if he did that because he knows
That's the Harley section.
Harley was set up right there on the top of the hill.
Well, I would say
He does that. He did that last year. He just,
that's
But
what
was that where
it
Harley
seems
was set up
where,
last
like,
year?
The winners
yeah,
all
everything's in the
pulled
same
into
place,
that
but he
little
just pulled in right there
Yeah.
just to wave at fans.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's like the only place there is something like that.
Yeah, and it seems like all the winners, or even a lot of the guys that didn't win, they'd all pull in there and kind of wave. They do circles
Yeah,
around it.
that was pretty common last year.
One of the
Like a little-
guys in one of the sport bike classes, I can't remember which one, got out there and started doing push-ups because he won or something like that.
Damn Japanese motorcycles. What does he say in Fast and Furious? Damn, maybe he just says damn kids.
Probably. I know, I think-
The pizza guy. And they're like, road's closed, pizza boy. Got to find another way around. He says the pizza guy says something about like damn rice burners or something.
Yeah, I think that's what he says, damn Rosberg.
Which that's the producer or the director or something.
That's the director of the.
So
I don't know. I feel like after riding this bike, I'm going to start yelling at more children to get off my lawn.
You see, like that is the full. Like,
you were
you
riding
can't
the
get
old
you
manest
can't get any
motorcycle.
older than
You
that.
were
The
on
youngest guy
traditional
here is riding the old manest motorcycle.
Geezer glide
I
is what that
am
is.
absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is full blown.
I've always gotten a kick out of what my nieces call the tour pack, the grandma throne.
That is hilarious.
I was like, when McKenna said it the first time, I was like, do you tell your Nana that when you see Papa's gold wing? And she's like, no.
No.
She knows better.
That's funny. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be fun. Man, I've got a jam-packed, next 30 days.
Yeah, we do.
Because I'm here this weekend. Next weekend, I leave to go to Panama, where I'll be for a week.
Panama?
Yeah.
Thunder on the beach.
Thunder Beach.
Oh, you're like, in Florida.
Not the country.
Oh, I was like, wait.
You're like, I'm going.
I'm a SEAL team member. Didn't you know that?
Well,
spent 2 years.
You seen all the stuff with the dairy and cap now with the flights?
In the city or the country?
The country.
Oh,
Right.
my apologies.
With Noriega and his mess.
Well, so I come back from that on the 7th, and then on the 17th,
we go to,
so 10 days later,
we go to TMMR.
we pack up and head up to Loretta Lynn's ranch.
Why are they having that week in May this year? I was going to go this year. And then
They had it at the same week, the same time last year.
Did they?
Yeah.
It seemed like I haven't been since
Did it
like
rain on you last year?
Do what?
Did it rain on you last year?
21.
TMMR? I think the last day?
The Saturday, not.
Yeah.
That was
It rained on us like the last day.
because we packed up that Saturday night.
I might have the XR done by then.
Well, I'd say I'd get you a ticket, but those tickets are a little bit harder to manage. I know. It's been a day.
It has been a long day. Well,
Yeah,
we've
it's
been
been a
out in
day.
the sun all
Yeah.
day.
I
Yeah.
am lobster.
Yeah. Y'all see Muffin's
I am
forehead?
lobster.
It's
It's
too
fine.
much sunshine today. You okay, though?
I thought it was a
Should've brought a
rock, but really it was a rock
Yeah, hat was on my list. I
lobster.
brought it this because I was like, I need a hat. But it's much cooler today than it was yesterday.
It's going to be much
It's
cooler
It's going to be
tomorrow.
much cooler
Tomorrow,
tomorrow. It's like a high 60 tomorrow.
Low of 46.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
bundle up. Well, I'll have everything with me anyway.
I've got heated grips.
Yeah,
Oh,
those-
he's
let me tell you-
bougie over here.
Let me
Oh,
tell you,
that
those
is a
heated
true
grips are
geezer.
fantastic.
Well, I spent half the ride down here trying to figure out the perfect setting. I was like, all right, like 4's too hot, but 1's not hot enough. 2 and 3, I got to go
And
between.
the temperature's going up, so that's kind
Yeah.
Well, listen here, Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
I just want you and Davis to know that I hate you both.
Hey, that's like heat grips. Like I don't have the position. I just got 1, 2, or 3, right? So that's all you get.
That's all you get.
Oh, that's all you get. Just
I figured it out though.
just
I know
1, 2, or
given-
3 heated
Well,
grips.
but
Yeah.
see, then I was also using cruise control and I wasn't even touching the handlebar.
Shut up.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.